In the shadow of the imposing Mount Dirfi lies a city with a history of 40 centuries. It is spread gracefully on two banks, separated by a narrow sea passage of 40 meters. The waters here follow their own flow rules, unique worldwide. Currents and irregular tidal phenomena have given the nickname Crazy Waters guys to locals. So let's learn something from the secrets and the beautiful madness of the inhabitants of Chalkida, the capital of Evia. Did the city get its name from copper mines that were never found around, or from 𝐒𝐭 𝐿𝐿, the seashell that gave the purple color, adored by ancient Greeks? The only sure thing is that the colonies of Chalkis and Macedonia gave 𝐒𝐭 its name. The Municipality of Chalkida, with a population of over 100,000 inhabitants, is, unofficially, the new, beautiful and yet leisurely paced suburb of Athens. The history and fate of the two cities have been inextricably linked since antiquity. The short journey time, less than an hour, and the suburban railway have brought the two cities even closer. The entrance to Chalkida was always impressive. The Euripus High Bridge was inaugurated in 1993 and is the first cable-stayed bridge in Greece. Greek blue everywhere, lacy shores, panoramic views, and often the snow-capped mountains of Dirfy are breathtaking. The old, sliding bridge is the heart of the city, the place that describes almost its entire history. Negroponte, which means Black Bridge, was the medieval Venetian bridge. Soon Chalkis and the whole island of Evia was called by this name. Respectively, the Turks call Evia Euripus even today, which means Euripus. When Chalkida was a fortified castle city, there was an impressive sea tower on the bridge. The years have passed, the bridges in the area have changed, but the pulse of Chalkida does not stop beating around the crazy irregular waters of Euripus. That the legend says that Aristotle, unable to explain the phenomenon, died in Chalkis in the year 322 BC. It is true that this city has its own way to thrill you. On the catwalk, Pasarela, the coastal boulevard next to the bridge, you will find everything: fun and music, cafes and restaurants, easy talking and relaxation. Opposite stands the majestic hill of 𝐒𝐭 𝐿𝐿, where the Acropolis of the homonymous ancient city was located and today dominates the castle of Karambaba. The view is truly unforgettable. In the precinct lies the Museum of the Castle and the Church of the Prophet Elijah of 1895. In the summer the place hosts concerts and events. In a wonderful spot lies the tomb of the writer Ioannis, who lived and worked in Chalkida, and nearby the Cafe Barzinia, a beautiful place that will make you love Chalkida even more. Fun and panoramic views from early in the morning until late at night. Agia Paraskevi, the patron saint of Chalkida, is located in the old town and has strong influences from the Venetian conquerors. Nearby the Emir Zade Mosque. Walk the narrow streets and discover the aromas of the city in elegant taverns and shops. Apart from the Archaeological Museum of Chalkida with its impressive exhibitions, you can visit the Folklore Museum, but also a number of beautiful architectural buildings, such as the Red House and the house with the statues in the Maliu Square, the town hall with Baroque elegance. the train station, the courthouse, the Roman arena on Euripus Street, the Jewish synagogue, the Lighthouse 𝐒𝐭 𝐒𝐿 to the north of the city, and of course the Roman aqueduct, also known as Kamares, on the Ring Road. At the southern entrance of the High Bridge is the archaeological site of Avlida with the Temple of Artemis, and nearby the statue of Georgios Papanikolaou, born in Evia, a doctor and researcher, and discovered the well-known pap test. A life experience is the fall with ropes from the bridge, the bungee jumping into another level. Under the bridge begins a wonderful and loved by the locals trail path in landscapes of rare beauty. I will ask you a question. Have you ever heard of a sea carnival? And yet Chalkida has established a spectacular annual event focusing on its crazy waters with frantic fun and many surprises. What is certain is that you will leave Chalkida feeling complete. Hills, views, monuments, human zeal and work, sea and sky in blue and white shades, fresh delicious fish, appetizers, good company, rocky and carefreeness. This is the sweet madness of Chalkida, a mature way of life that man should adopt. Drosha, Kyriaki and 𝐒𝐿𝐿 are additional options for a walk and a good time in the Municipality of Chalkida. Nearby attractions. The picturesque traditional settlement of Steni is, for connoisseurs, a favorite destination at all times of the year. In half an hour from Chalkida the scene changes. Green forests, the sounds of the river, lots of snow in winter, wonderful Christmas atmosphere and great ghost houses, coolness in summer under the plane trees, and perhaps the most delicious meats and appetizers you have ever tasted. Steni on the slopes of Dirfy combines everything, which is why visitors flock fanatically. Buses full of people are arriving, who come to walk the paths of unique beauty and to fill their batteries with the energy of the forest and the delicacies of the hospitable inhabitants. Get some strength from the Steni bakery with delicious puff pastry and cheese pies. Drink crystal clear water from the springs, and buy pure traditional products of Evian land such as honey, wild herbs, pastries and more. The Church of Agia Kyriaki in Kampia is a place that will be engraved in your memory. Waterfalls and eternal water flow, enchanting nature. 1,000-year-old plane trees and a picturesque sacred church built in a cave with the spring flowing inside. Let the image speak for itself. Kampia, this beautiful village, is a quiet alternative to Steni. Every year at the end of May, a large number of people from all over Greece decide to try their physical limits for the grace of their Christian faith. They start their pilgrimage route from Sakna and Evia to the village of Prokopi to receive the blessing of Saint John the Russian, a miraculous saint. The path is beautiful, it helps the body to succeed, while the village and the church compensate and reward with the grace of God the faith of the pilgrims and the greatness of their soul. Cafes, restaurants. Accommodation. Did you like this video? Thumbs up. Tell us your opinion. Write a comment. Share it with your friends. This video was produced by Anastasios Grekos and you just watched Renismus Travel Guru channel. Contact us renismus@gmail.com. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos, travel tips, adventures and unique landscapes.